Mikhail, is that you? Oh my god, are you really there?
Caleb, is it you?
Yes! Oh, thank god! No one has been in contact with me for 3 days!
What? Where are you?
I've been lost in the forests of northern Canada. I'm trying to survive here. You have to get someone to come rescue me.
Wait, stop, northern Canada? Why is your hair messed up?
I've been trying to survive in the forest, man. I had to eat a raw rabbit.
Raw rabbit? Wait, are you still playing that game? What was it called?
Game? I don't know. It's freezing here, and
Wait,
it's night.
That's the game, right? You're not in Canada, and this is the game, right?
But it feels so real.
Okay, tell me the name of the game.
The long dark.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, but it's so real, man. Like, I mean, it's really good, but it's so intense. Like I'm freaking out. I'm trying to survive here.
You're freaking out.
And it's winter. It's so cold.
Okay, so try to convince me that I should play this game. Right now you're too crazy, so I don't want to play this game.
Oh no, it's great. You have to play this game. Like, it's like a kick in the nuts while you're asleep. It's the best. Okay, man. Yeah, you're right. It's just a game. It's just a game.
Okay, I can see that you've calmed down. So can you now tell me why should I play this game if I get crazy?
Wait, I think I hear a wolf.
I can hear it too. That's strange.
No, wait. It's just a squirrel. No, it's okay. All right.
Okay, sounds like a wolf.
So, you're in a plane flying over northern Canada during winter, complete ice, like wasteland, and there's an electromagnetic storm that wipes out all electronics. Your plane goes down. You're the only survivor. You have nothing but t-shirt and trousers. You have to survive. And from the very first moment, it is so intense because you don't know how to survive, you don't know what the threats are, you don't know if there are other people or aliens or wildlife. Spoiler alert, there is wildlife and it does want to eat you.
Okay, so it's like a survivor, a game?
It's a class.
You need to take care about yourself, like the hunger, or even the heat.
Yes. Definitely
That's
heat.
What it's about.
Actually, for me, the most common thing is to die from hypothermia.
Okay. Because
it's quite difficult to start a fire or to find a place to be indoors. So the weather is a huge factor.
So do you die a lot in this game?
Yes. Well, especially
you.
Especially me,
okay.
Sure, and especially as you're learning to play, because it doesn't hold your hand. You have to figure out. Now, they're constantly updating the game. So in fact, a little while ago, they added the first campaign story mode that you go through step by step, and it kind of that does guide you through the different things that you do to survive. But it's extremely immersive and extremely realistic. So what I know about you, I know that you like some survivor games. I know you like challenging games that force you to come back again and again to improve your skills. And what I don't know if you would like this, but I really like that there are no zombies or other people in the game.
Okay, so everything is real.
Ultra realistic, as if your plane went down in northern Canada. This seems like a very realistic experience.
And it's a first person, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And the graphic is pretty good or average? It's
very immersive. You know, when I think about it, it's a little bit pixelated and kind of what is it? Cell shaded.
Cell shaded. Okay.
But it's realistic enough.
I don't like cell shaded games, but there could be some exceptions.
I think it's realistic enough that it really pulls you into the world and it feels very real.
Okay.
And from the first second, you really feel like you're living the experience. Your heart rate goes up, like it's very. And if you hear a wolf in the distance, that's the thrill of a lifetime. Yeah.
It's not just a sound; it's a real.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
in that case,
you're gonna try it?
I think I'm giving it a shot. Yeah.
Excellent. So give it a try. Call me back when you've tried it and we'll talk about it. Hopefully I won't still be lost in the forests of northern Canada. Because it's really intense. Hi, Mikael. Oh,
Yeah.
glad to see that you're surviving. Okay, so
I'm surviving. I've just actually finished the first hour of the long dark.
first hour through. Okay,
Yeah,
I
so-
have to admit, I'm really hoping that you liked it. But give me your honest
Okay.
opinion of your first time.
I took your advice and I didn't start the adventure. So I put the sandbox, right?
Just straight into the
Yeah.
sandbox. Yeah.
And there was like difficulties, so I would say I'm not a beginner, so I would go for more advanced.
Ooh.
And I survived like for 20 minutes
Yeah.
because I couldn't live. I didn't know how to make water.
That's
I
right.
couldn't find any. So,
Right.
And I had some matches and I couldn't even get a fire on. So I would be my character would be in shock and I would be dead very soon.
It's kind of intense, isn't it? Now,
So
did
that-
that
that
make you
felt
feel?
stupid. That
Did you feel
felt
frustrated?
stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't feel like
No, I
immersed
felt-
in the survival
Not at all.
experience.
I felt like it's a stupid game. And I tried the second time again and it felt very similar. I tried to figure out how, but I think it was a really bad advice from you to tell me I should start sandbox because I don't know the mechanics.
Right.
It might be logical, but I don't know how to do it in the game. I know how to do it in real life, but not in the
part of the
game.
experience. Okay.
Okay.
So since you've only played for an
Yeah.
hour,
I will.
are now either
I'm
like,
gonna
on-
go play now and.
And are you
call
going to
back,
try it on
okay?
a lower? Okay, you're going to do it right now.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do adventure. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
call me when you die again.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
So thirsty. Gotta be a way to melt some snow.
Hi. Hello again. You're back.
Okay. Yeah.
Still alive, not
Still
frozen to
alive,
death.
One day more, and I'm in the game. And this time I took on the adventure.
You did the campaign. Okay.
Yeah, I did
okay.
the campaign, and that was definitely better idea because I actually got to know what to do in the game.
It teaches you the mechanics.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
so
true.
I got a lot less frustration, but that's about it. I met the wolf, and I know you told me that you would feel every time that he would howl or make a sound, you would get scared.
Right.
But then the wolf is like bad AI, but that's not the problem. I don't like the graphic. I don't like the graphic at all. I like the graphic on the characters,
Okay.
but not on the surrounding. And since there are no characters, I really don't like the graphic. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like the look of it.
Okay.
But I like the mechanics a bit better.
Okay.
So I will still keep going in the game, and we'll see.
If it's about
But don't make high hopes because I've
Okay.
already. Yeah, I don't like it.
You've already, and honestly, there's nothing to be done about the graphics. Like I know this.
Yeah.
Also, there can be games that are great, everything is great, but if the visual element doesn't pull you into it, then it's just not
Yeah, I
going to
mean
work.
it's
so.
not. I don't like the style.
Mm.
I don't mind bad graphic, but the style doesn't fit me.
Okay, but the mechanics and the way to survive, it's a bit clearer now.
It's clear now. Yeah.
Okay.
I can make a fire. I can make a water from
Okay.
the fire. Now it's.
Okay.
I couldn't figure it out before. It would not be possible. I don't know how could you think that I could do it.
Well, I actually, when I started playing the game,
Yeah.
it was before the campaign mode existed.
Okay.
So I was one of like the early access players, and so I was just thrown in the wilderness, and
how did you find out?
like
How you
it,
can make
it was
anything.
kind of like Dark Souls style. Is I would die and then try again, and slowly I figured out like how I could create
Okay.
things. Also, in the game, if you stay alive long enough, you can find books that allow you to learn skills.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna go play now. And
Okay,
I will
no
give
more spoilers. So you're gonna
I
give
will
it
give you
one
the
more chance.
Third impression, and that will be it. Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
So, the outsider returns.
How you doing?
Hey, you're back.
Hey. I
All right.
I don't want to hurt you, so I will just
Third time's the charm.
Third time the charm, yeah. So I kept on doing the adventure.
Okay.
I like the weather changing. That was really nice. Like
Okay.
when it, but then again, it got so dark that I couldn't see anything.
Right.
And all I had had matches.
Yes.
And I found a old trailer or something, so that I could go inside. I couldn't make a fire inside. So that was another frustration.
Right.
But then I guess
This is kind of logical, though, right? Like if
it
you're
is
inside.
logical, but there should be some kind of lantern. Later on, I found out that.
Yes.
So, but there should be. I would give it a flashlight, like at the right beginning, so you can actually see things.
Right.
It gets really frustrating.
Right. This
It might be realistic, but
it's super realistic.
but it's too much realistic and less fun for me.
Okay.
For me, because I'm not such a masochist as you probably.
I'm not. This is the weird thing is I'm not a masochist. As we know from our other videos, I don't
Yeah.
like games that I find too difficult. This one
is.
what I found was that it was so realistic about if you were stranded in northern Canada during the winter without any equipment, this is probably how difficult it would be to survive. And I unlike you, like the visual thing worked for me and I was pulled into that excitement and really felt it very intensely. But it clearly doesn't have the same effect on everyone.
Well, I already learned the mechanics that you have to, while doing the fire, you have to keep making it, and while
Really
like
difficult.
doing few things, it takes time, so it gets dark again.
Everything takes time.
I got finally to the town when there was a old lady, and
Spoilers, I haven't played that far in the campaign.
You didn't?
No, I spent almost all
Okay.
my time in the sandbox just trying to
Okay.
explore and survive.
Okay.
But
Well,
so you need an old lady.
I don't see a point of just surviving. I definitely like better when there's a point that
Right.
I should do anything in the game, like there's a goal.
Right,
So
right. Understood.
I wouldn't like the sandbox, and I did I could find some like good things about it, but in general, it's definitely not a game for me.
So I think I know the
The
answer
idea
to this.
is nice,
Yeah.
and I think the idea is good, but the visual, how too realistic everything is, and like other things that are not in the game. So I could see how it can work, but not as it is. It
Okay.
still feels a little bit unfinished.
Okay. And
So I
for-
give you no for this game.
so you're not going to
like
you're not going to continue playing it. You're
I
not
did
going
not
to
like
finish
it
the
the
campaign.
first time. I did not like it the second time. Didn't like the third time.
That's
I'm
pretty
not
clear.
gonna ever play it again.
That's pretty clear. I'm not.
Okay.
I definitely am not going to ask you to play it more than 3 times.
Okay.
For anyone
I
watching
tried,
this,
I tried.
for me, like I would say, it's the type of game like some books. If you play it for 20 minutes, probably you'll know. If it pulls you in and you're
Yeah.
excited and you're trying to survive, you should keep playing. You're going to like it.
Because I didn't
And
like
if
it.
not,
I
then-
tried and
yeah.
still didn't like it. So.
I appreciate you trying. So it's disappointing because I love this game. It gives me an intensity and a feeling of survival like no other game that I've found. But it's true, it's extremely difficult. And
Someone's gotta go.
all of your points about not liking it, I understand. It's not the same for me, but I can understand. Which means that it's up to you
It's
watching
up to you
this
now. Yeah.
to decide if you want to try to play the game. I highly recommend it. Give it a try.
I
if you
wonder
can find
how
it.
many people have the same experience like me, that they didn't like it at the beginning. They tried it more and still felt like it's a great idea, but
And
it's
how
not
many
a great
people
game.
like me immediately feel like they're getting training for wilderness survival, and every time you hear a howl of a wolf in the distance, the hairs in the back of your neck go up and you start panicking and looking for shelter.
I didn't
Anyway, try
panic. The wolf was just there.